Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we're doing a TEMU haul. It has been maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 months since I've done a TEMU haul. Today we are looking at TEMU in this little bag. There are 55 items in this little bag, and I know what you're going to say. How did you fit 55 items in there? You will see in a minute. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. I have 4 TEMU hauls coming. This is one of 4, I believe. They've been slightly delayed with the post. I don't know what's going on with TEMU, but I ended up having my parcel late and was credited £4 for it being late. And my second parcel is also currently, I think, going to be late, although it is due to arrive tomorrow, which I don't think it's going to, because at the minute it's still at the airport customs in the UK. So in here, we have a bunch of stuff. We have some stickers, we have some pins, we have a pair of socks. I know, random. All of this I am using to resell on Vinted. So the stuff that I get from TEMU is relatively cheap. We're talking anything usually up to £1 and under. And then I flip them for a profit on Vinted. So let's just dive our hand in just at random and we'll pick whatever it is. This might have to be a 2-part video. If it runs on too long, I will make it 2 parts because there is like 50 items plus in here. So one of the first items we have is a pin and it says, "We are all mad here." And this is obviously to do, let me bring you forward just slightly. This is obviously to do with the Mad Hatter's Tea Party from Alice in Wonderland. And they do come with the pin backs and they're all separate in little bags. TEMU is like a conglomerate of like mini sellers. So there are like tons of sellers with under one umbrella. So each of these come packaged because some of them come from different sellers. So the next one I picked up was this "Trust Me, I'm a Duck tour," which I thought was so cute. Basically a duck tour, if you get the joke. Thought that was cute. And these were all, I think the most expensive pin was like £1.20. I did get the cheap ones that I could find because obviously selling them for a profit. And they are selling. I've already sold 6 so far. Next one, it has "It's Okay to Be Afraid." And it's a black heart outlined with gold. And this was actually a gold pin. Some of them are black. Some of them are gold. Some of them are silver. Some of them are brightly coloured. You can look for a pin on mostly everything on there. You can get things like Stranger Things, Beetlejuice, food. And this one is a little gecko. Or a little lizard. I couldn't work out. I think he's a gecko. Or he could be an iguana. I wasn't too sure, but I thought he was a gecko. And it reminded me of the little gecko that appears in a movie. And I couldn't think what movie it was, but it made me remind me of him. What else have we got in here? Got another pin. Ooh. There's a lot of pins. I'm going to warn you. If you don't like pins, this is probably the wrong video. This one says, "Trust me, I'm a doctor." But it is one of the deaf doctors from like the 1800s when they had the Black Death. It's a plague doctor. And as you all know, things like this really interest me, like death and stuff like that. So it was an easy find for me to buy that one. Okay, next we've got, this is the Wonka chocolate Wonka bar. Obviously, with the whole Wonka controversy came out with the Wonka experience. These were like dime a dozen. Everybody wanted one of these. Who knows what that unknown creature was in the Wonka experience, but that one's empty. Must have fallen out. But yeah, scary stuff, that Wonka creature thing. And to charge children for that. Nowadays, people try and get away with anything. Okay, next we have a Bad Omens, Heaven and Hell. If you haven't watched Bad Omens, I really suggest you watch it. Bad Omens is a really cool program, and it's about heaven and hell conflicting with each other, and it is going to be doing the last season this year, so can't wait to see that. And then the next one I got was Zombies Eat Brains, You're Safe. I thought that was quite cute. I got that one. We'll do some stickers later. We'll concentrate on the pins because there are quite a few of them. The next pin I got was this. Trust me, I'm a detective. And it was a duck that was looking like Sherlock Holmes. And it's a detective, as in a duck. I thought that was quite cute. I love the pins where they're like a play on stuff like the duck tour, the duck detective. It's not just a duck then. Next, we have this one, what said Red Rum, which is obviously from the movie The Shining, which obviously read backwards is murder. Just in case you're wondering. I actually have a top that has that on as well. I actually have a t-shirt that says Red Rum on it. And I've never actually seen The Shining. Would you believe that? Never actually seen it, but I love the whole thing that it said murder. Next, we have a little ghosty pin, and he's got his little friend with him. He's got a scaredy cat, little ghosty pin, and they all come with the little pin backs. You can actually get these pin backs on TEMU if for whatever reason you lose the backs. I have just bought a bag full of them because it's easy to lose the pin backs because obviously they just slide on. But you can get a whole bag of these, and they were like £2 for like 50 or something. Next, we have the Joker's Why So Serious. If you didn't know, I'm obsessed with the Joker movies. Not so much the new one. Filet de deux. Yeah. It was okay. Let's not like I don't wish to talk about it. But the first one, if you haven't seen the Joker movie, it is worth a watch. Quack, quack, mother ducker. Quack, quack, mother ducker. I say I love the ones that like play on stuff and that are just different. And they sell really well, probably on the fact that they are just different. Okay, the next one I got here was a little paw print. I can't remember what it says. But I've got like 4 different bags coming of pins. And this one said, little pin. I can't see what it says. It says Muff Bear Mittens. Muff Bear Kittens. It's something to do with cat claws. The writing on that one isn't as good as you can see. It's a little bit, let's see if I can light it up a bit. It says Murder Mittens. There we go. Murder Mittens. The writing's a little bit harder to read on there. I'm not in a very bright room at the minute, I must be honest. Murder Mittens. I must admit, I have been scratched by a cat before, and I can contest to it being murder. Next, we have, I believe this is Felix. Is this Felix the cat? Someone tell me. I'm sure it's Felix, and he happens to have 2 knives. Yeah, maybe his claws weren't sharp enough. But is that Felix the cat? I'm not sure. Someone let me know if his name is Felix. Let me tip the bag out so I can just judge how many more pins we have. We have a lot. Okay, we might have to split this into 2 videos. Okay, next pin is sounds like bullshit to me. See, these are all like the quirky ones that you get, which is why I especially like picked these. Let's see if I get rid of all the thingy bits. Okay, next one we've got Walking HR Violation was another pin, which is kind of cool. What else did we get? We'll leave them ones for the second video. We'll do this one. We'll go to about 15 minutes, and then if I haven't done them all by then, we will have to do a second video. This one says human stories. So this is a ghost reading human stories rather than a human reading ghost stories, which I thought was a beautiful play on the whole ghost stories thing, that humans sit around and tell ghost stories while ghosts sit around and tell human stories. So I thought that was quite cool. Next, we have the Ghostbusters car, because there was a new Ghostbuster movie came out. Apparently, it wasn't very good. I haven't seen it yet, but this is the Ghostbuster car. Apparently, it wasn't very good, even though it did have all some of the oldies from the original Ghostbusters. But this one says, "I don't bring bad luck. Your life was already shit." I thought that was quite cool. Okay, let's have a look. Couple more in this video, and then we'll have to do a part 2 because I've got way too many of these. Next one, we've got Goosebumps, and it's 2 gooses bumping fists. See, it's just weird, right? It's just weird. I get it. It's just weird. It's unusual. Not gonna lie. Next one I got was a Daft Punk pin. I got one of these previously and I sold it like the same day. Daft Punk hasn't brought anything out in absolutely ages. They need to bring out a new song. I think the last time I remember Daft Punk bringing one out was probably with Pharrell. Probably. Next one, it says, "You and me are meant to be," with Valentine's this Friday. I thought this was quite cute, so I picked that up. How many more pins we got? We can do, let's do a couple more. Let's do 3 more in this video. We'll do 3 more pins in this video, and then we'll have to do a part 2 because we've just got too many pins. Okay, the next pin I got was "All that and a bag of chips." That's a traditional saying. Yeah, you ain't all that and a bag of chips. I don't know where the saying came from. If anybody knows, you can put it in the comments. Where did that saying come from? You ain't all that and a bag of chips. Next, we've got "I'm not the nicest asshole you'll ever meet." I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet. I was going to say, I'm not the nicest asshole you'll ever meet, but it says I'm the nicest asshole. Debatable. And then the last one for this video, or we might be able to just do one more. I don't want to get past 15 minutes. This one says "overthinking," and it's a skeleton on fire, which I thought was quite cute. That was quite cute. Can we got time for one more? We've got time for one more. Let's do this one. Okay. So this was from a meme recently. You're going to know who it is as soon as I show you the pin. Are you ready? Do you recognize that? No? Well, it says "huck to" and spit on that thing. So I got that. The "huck to" and spit on that thing. 15 minutes of fame didn't really go well, did it? With like the crypto coin now and stuff. It's a bit of a grey area there, but this is the "huck to" and spit on that thing. You got to have the accent as well. So I got one of them to sell, and I should think it'll either be hit or miss. But that's the first half of the video. Part 2, we still have bunches to show you, but we're going to do that in a second part. So if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up. So this will be a 2-part TEMU haul. The first haul was mostly pins. The second haul is pins, some other bits, some socks, and some stickers. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. Consider liking and subscribing and thumbsing it up. If you want to help the channel out, a PayPal, Super Chat or Super Thanks would be most appreciated. Also, check out my second channel, Thrifting with Raven, for bin diving and thrifted content. And if you want to see part 2, don't forget to click that notification so you know when part 2 comes out. And I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching the Temu haul with the Midnight Raven. Bye, guys.